What is procrastination? Where does this word come from? Procrastination comes from the Latin word which means to postpone or delay. The Latin word is procrastinare. It means to avoid doing what you need to do. As Seneca said, putting things off is the biggest waste of life. It snatches away each day as it comes and denies us the present by promising the future. The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. We know very well what we should do, but we don't do it. We delay doing things as long as possible. We want instant gratification, not long term satisfaction. Remember that we want instant gratification, not long term satisfaction. What is the enemy of procrastination? The biggest enemy of procrastination is panic. As soon as the deadline gets near, or there are huge consequences for you. That's when the panic sets in. Like suppose when your deadline is approaching, if you are keep on procrastinating one thing, you feel panic. That's when the panic sets in. Procrastination almost disappears in the face of panic. You suddenly get unlimited energy. You can work all night to finish your task, but it is not a good way to live. If something is important, you will get it done even after procrastination, but the work will be mediocre. You will not reach your full potential. Here is the problem with panic. It only arises when the things become urgent. Even if it is an important task, you don't panic if you have the time to do it. You don't panic if you are learning a new skill. You don't panic when you are reading a book. You don't panic when you spend time with your family. These things are important but not urgent. Remember that these things are important, not urgent. You always tell yourself that you can do these things later. That's the only one of the drawbacks of procrastination. Waiting for the things to become urgent before you attend to them. The downside is that you hardly pay attention to the really important things in your life, such as spending time with your family and friends or following your dreams. The paradox of time. I learned this from an entrepreneur and influencer, Sahil Bloom. Here is what the paradox of time means. We know that time is valuable. We have been hearing that since from our childhood. Everybody teaches you the importance of time and that you will never get it back. But our actions often show the complete opposite. We don't seem to care about time, thinking we have an endless supply of it. The concept of death is almost forgotten, and we think we have unlimited time with our friends and family. Unfortunately, we don't. We think we can always do the things that we want to do later, but forget that time is running out. With that realization, here one keys here are few keys actions that should take to make use of your valuable time. Start doing the things you want to do right now and start spending time with the people you want to do. And the third thing is learn the things that you want to learn. So do the thing which you love. Spend the time which you love people and learn the thing which you love. The clock is always ticking, and with each passing second, time becomes more precious. Don't waste it. Let us see what is the productivity mask. You can wear it. Nobody wants to admit that they are lazy. We want to show the best version of ourselves to others. So we wear a mask instead of doing the really important stuff. These are usually also the hardest, which is why we busy ourselves with unimportant things, things that don't improve our lives in any way. Sometimes we do it deliberately, but most of the time we are doing it consciously, subconsciously. We spend a lot of time being engaged in tasks that are neither important nor urgent. This is even worse than simple procrastination. Instead of making progress, we simply go around in circles. Here is what you need to do to break that bad habit. Identify three things you did yesterday that you believed added little value to your day. Be conscious enough to differentiate between the important and unimportant activities so the next time you are doing them, you will realize you are being lazy. Let us change our mindset and few productivity tips and techniques in this course so that you can break your laziness and improve your productivity. Thank you so much. Stay connected, keep learning, take actions.